As I told you last time, I did not taste wheat for the past 15 years because I thought I'm gluten sensitive. Till the time I ate black wheat. And although black wheat has gluten, although lower in amount, but it is free of insecticides, because if you spray insecticides on black wheat plant, the plant will die. So if you have fully grown black wheat, it means it is insecticide free. So in the last video, I showed you how I made roti or chapati with that black wheat flour. And I was amazed to find that it did not hurt me least bit. So I decided I should try the pizza that my mom taught me when I was kid. So watch the video till the end because it is a fantastic recipe and we have made this recipe many times during our family gatherings.
Assalamu alaikum wonderful people, I am Dr. Asma Mahmood, and as I told you before, black wheat is excellent for heart health, mostly because insecticides and pesticides that are normally sprayed on regular wheat are not sprayed on black wheat because it cannot survive the insecticides and pesticides. And although it has a little amount of gluten in it, so patients with celiac disease cannot have it, but patients with heart health can have it because it has anthocyanin, a type of antioxidant which is wonderful for heart health in it. And although studies show that it does not raise the blood sugar as much as the regular white refined wheat, but still I would advise any patients with diabetes to consult their doctor before taking black wheat. So enough jibber jabber, let me share with you the recipe of the pizza that my mom taught me, that we make on all of our family gatherings, and my mom is famous for it in our family. First of all, we need to take 1 tablespoon of sugar. I am using jaggery instead of sugar because sugar is rich in chemicals. Although if you want to see how much it raises the glucose in the blood, sugar and jaggery are the same. They both raise the same amount of sugar in the blood. But the thing is, sugar is all rich in chemicals, so I use jaggery instead. Next, we need our very heart healthy, rich in antioxidants, black wheat flour. I have not sifted it, it is whole flour. We'll just add it, and to this we will add about a pinch of salt. Basically, my mom used to make it with refined white flour. We have substituted it with this black flour. Once we put the salt, we will mix all together so it is well homogenized. I'll share on where to buy this black seed flour. If you are in Pakistan, you can buy it online in Daraz. I'll share the link below. Otherwise, I think you can order it easily on Amazon also. Anyway, the Daraz link that I have shared also offer other stone ground flours like bajra, millets and oats. You have to check them out. Anyway, to our 1 tablespoon of jaggery, we will add some boiling hot water so that it dissolves. Once it dissolves and the temperature cools down a bit, then you have to add the yeast. If you add the yeast to hot boiling water, the yeast will die. The best way to check the temperature of your water is to dip your finger in it. If it is very hot and you cannot put your finger in it, then you have to let it cool down. Once it is lukewarm, then you can use it to knead your flour. So I used about 1 cup of this jaggery water, and you can see it turned out the consistency is like this, and as you knead it, you will feel the dough is rising because it is instant yeast. But after kneading the dough, we will add about 1 tablespoon ghee. You can also add oil if you like, it is your personal preference. Anyway, once you are done with the kneading, now we will cover it. And although it will take only half an hour for our dough to rise to double its size, but if we leave it longer, it will be good for the sugar content because the yeast will take up all the sugar that is present in the flour and the jaggery. So we will cover it with a wet cloth and leave it aside for about half an hour. After half an hour, you can see the size of our dough has doubled. And I will separate it out into 4 parts because out of the 2 cups of black wheat flour, I made about 4 8-inch pizzas. You can make your pizzas in any pan that you like, but I am using this cast iron pan which is 8 inches, and I will share the link on where to buy this cast iron pan from. I put some desi ghee on my cast iron pan, and then I'll make my pizza in this cast iron pan because whatever you cook in your cast iron pan, it adds its iron into your food, so that is a plus point. The thing is, as I told you, although black wheat flour is rich in antioxidants, it is good for your heart health, it is even good for diabetics, but it has the same amount of carbohydrates as regular wheat. So if you want to get health benefits and not get the extra carbohydrates, you have to limit your portion size, and the best way to limit the portion size is to limit the size of the dish in which you are eating. If you use small dishes, you will eat less food. So anyway, once you spread out your dough, you have to punch down some holes so that the air can escape through it. And again, let me clarify, this pizza is not keto friendly, it is not for diabetics, it is only for healthy people who want to eat a healthy pizza. Anyway, as a first layer, I added my homemade ketchup on it. You can view the recipe of the homemade ketchup on our channel. Do subscribe to our channel because you will find such wonderful recipes on our channel. Anyway, next I added some cheese. This is completely organic cheese, completely free of hormones and chemicals. Again, the link to buy is in the description. Next, I added some minced meat, and then I added some vegetables like onions, tomatoes, capsicum, and then I added some more cheese because cheese is wonderful. In fact, I believe anything you put cheese on becomes tasty. Finally, throw in some olives and sprinkle it with some oregano, and now your pizza is ready to go into the oven. Now we'll put it into oven for about 30 minutes or till we find the cheese has melted and the underside of a pizza, it looks like this. It should be golden brown, and since cast iron pans are naturally non-stick, it will come out easily. So once you take it out of your healthy cast iron pan and slice it up, you will see layers of healthy cheese dripping out of your pizza. And although the color of our pizza is a bit black, but that won't worry you because you will not be worried about the chemicals that are in any store-bought pizza. Taste wise and texture wise, it is perfect. You can see the air pockets that have developed in our pizza because of the yeast. It is just like normal regular pizza, and you can see the underside also, it has become reddish brown. Its texture is just like normal pizza, it holds its shape just like normal pizza, and to me the taste is also better than a normal refined flour pizza, because pizza is a nutritionally fulfilling healthy food if you replace the refined flours, the processed cheese, the processed meat, which are usual in the regular store-bought pizzas. Just like we did in our healthy black wheat pizza. And I realized that your husband might not like this black wheat pizza if he is against black color. But the thing is, if you put your kids to this black wheat pizza and other healthy alternatives that we always share on our channel and make their taste buds adapt to this healthy lifestyle, they will thank you for life. I have shared the links to buy all the ingredients that are mentioned in this video in the description box below. Do let me know in the comment section below, did you make this pizza and who of your family members liked it, and who said that although the pizza tastes fine but the color is black and they don't like black color. So let me know. Take care till we meet next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.